I guess, you know, honestly, 11 would be 3 in the morning for you.
Yeah, I
What?
get it. I get it.
Fucking Lalia made this. After I kept passing them around to fucking clean.
Holy shit, dude.
Lalia is obsessed with me. It's generally scary.
What do you mean, scary, Rush? Funny as fuck.
Is it? Bro, I cannot get over last night. I don't like Candace. Why? He NTR'd me. I tried, bro, so loud. That's all I was doing after you left last night. I'm just like, I gotta know.
Come on, man. I gotta know the lore.
I'm like, yeah, I don't like Candace either.
God, the amount of furry ERPers on that fucking server.
Same, bro. Your assassination keep getting ruined because
I know. Happened
Twice
three
now.
times total. 3 times total. Twice in the last week. Pissing me off, man. Gotta go loud as shit and just get caught. I don't care. Get my target. Get my target. I walk to them, gun them down in an alleyway, walk away, wait to get caught.
Just buy a Stechkin pistol every round.
Just buy a Stechkin, gun them down, dispose of it somewhere.
Feels
what?
like years
what are you gonna
since
do? Pin this on me? Nobody saw you.
Feels like years since a PowerPoint. I'm kind of excited.
I know. They slammed it together pretty quickly. So much to talk about.
Yeah.
This is just a lore PowerPoint.
Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. Hello.
Sorry, I was
Yo.
in a boss fight.
That's fine.
Did you win?
That's what I call taking a shit sometimes.
I won. It's over.
Explosive diarrhea would be like. Also, Joss, I don't know if your mic's on.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. What a bozo.
She'll play it off though. I'll turn her
Fuck
mic
it.
on. She'll have like an audiobook going in the back and make it seem like it was intended.
Porn.
I was just watching this animated figure jam out to Freebird on my wallpaper.
Never mind, that's raw as shit. You're excused.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Holy
anyways,
shit.
The tabletop's open if you want to come in because we're gonna roll stats after this.
Ian, can I have a character sheet? Can I have Cursed level 1 Rory, please?
Yeah, sure. I'll get Cursed. I'll get level 1 Rory for you.
Thank you.
Actually,
Is that the save that you use?
Yeah, it just sees the same save, so I have level 1 Rory.
That's so good.
I have level 1 of
Dude.
like everyone.
Yeah, actually, I just want to play Rory as a human.
Here he is, level 1 Rory.
Thanks.
You really could, honestly.
I feel like Rory would fit too well in this campaign.
This is Rory's original world.
I'd honestly be terrified to have him in this world.
This is Rory the taxidermy guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rory's like a foreskin collector. What's the world?
You saying he's Jewish?
Yeah.
God, it's crazy.
Here, I'll give a Rory tantalum to everyone.
Thank you.
Now I
was about to beg, but
I am Rory tantalum.
I am Ranger Rory.
I was watching one of the VODs, and I remember like there's this one like uplifting speech, and it's like at the end of this we'll all be who we are, and like Jocelyn just goes, Jocelyn just goes, yeah, I am Ranger Rory. That shit killed me so much.
That was my favorite thing to say, like, because it just made Devin so mad.
No, I'm Ranger Rory.
I love that whole
My
Ranger Rory.
favorite bit.
Ranger Rory and the pancakes was like my two favorite bits.
Wait, what happened with the pancakes?
Pancake.
Remember when like at
Bro.
first the
Oh,
cycles were
the
described
layers,
as
the
pan-
onions.
The cycles were described as pancakes, and like you guys kept like
I
building.
love how
up
you
pancakes.
said. I think it went like no, onion, not onions. Pancakes are closer,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
true.
think that really hurt us mentally.
I still don't
I mean-
understand how either are at all relate, like even close. But you know,
Yeah.
Because like the syrup from you get it, you get it.
no,
Yeah.
No, I don't.
No,
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 you get
no.
No.
It still makes absolutely
My
zero
favorite
sense.
bit was then fucking Jag trying to explain it.
Yeah. Like his character
Like he got
knowing
it, but he
nothing.
didn't. No, I don't think it was his character.
Oh,
I
was
think
it just Jag?
Just
My
Jag.
favorite bit was
Trying
crashing
to
the
talk.
librarian, bro. The
The
That was a really
librarian
good
in
one.
general. That one went on for
Yeah.
way longer than it
Yo, I'm
needed to.
Devin.
That was the funny part. of
What
it.
was
Rory
the Jag
Tantillium.
part?
Yeah, you're Rory Tantillium.
Paintillium, boy. I heard Peter getting really drunk and thinking that was the funniest name ever.
Yeah.
Good. Oh yeah, everyone. David will be joining us. David, say hello.
Hi.
Yeah, that's
How are ya?
David. As I
That's
said,
I
he's
forgot I
like
had you turned down really low.
Oh boy.
brutal.
No, it's
David's
completely
used to it.
understandable. Yeah, he's not muted, which is better than he gets in my Discord.
Get
No, I
this
just saw like the
Let-
green light.
Let me get an AFK channel.
Honestly, not muted, not muted already doing better than Rachel.
No,
Real.
Rachel had a good like year and a half on like normal volume for me.
That's
Oh,
wild.
that is
I think
wild.
during your one
You are
shot he said
strong.
something and I was like, nah. And like, the fuck down.
Holy brutal.
That's crazy.
Okay, yeah.
Not a single one of
Well-
you are at 100% except Tristan. No, actually, even
Yeah,
he's not. He's at
I
75.
also have to
Amazing.
turn people
Half
down,
that
but that's
campaign, you
because
guys had to keep switching for me.
my
you guys
Windows
fucking
volume is at
tired.
100%, so I've got to have everybody at like
That's
50.
wild.
Oh, actually, Tristan's at 29. That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
That's wild.
Tristan's the lowest out of everybody, but he has a loud mic.
Somehow you're the
Yeah.
highest out of everyone, Evan.
Oh,
Devin, I had you at 103 for some reason.
oh.
I have Devin at 200.
Holy shit.
I did too for some reason.
What the
Holy
fuck?
fuck.
What do I have Devin at? Where are you? Who are
Man,
Yeah,
I have
Oh, you have me
Uh,
up too.
you?
Oh shit.
125. Jocelyn's at 115.
Yeah,
David's at
Devin's the highest at
87.
120 with me.
Zach's at 90.
Crazy.
And Ford at 55. God damn, I guess.
Is his
Fuck.
mic loud? I don't know. I guess I have him at 44.
I scream sometimes.
He's at 100
Yeah.
with me.
Actually, I think it was when you came in very drunk.
That's
Oh, yeah, that makes
true.
sense.
Oh yeah, that
one
definitely
shot.
explains why I'm screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
we
my
don't talk- we don't
slideshow
talk
working?
about that. I woke up on the floor that day.
I'm not surprised.
Damn.
Yeah. Bro, like-
I woke up on the floor with an open bottle of whiskey next to me. I was it St. Patrick's Day or what?
Bro,
What
just,
day
like,
was that? That was
fell
a
out of
holiday.
his
It wasn't a holiday, it was just a day.
I'm pretty sure.
I think it was just a day.
It was
Yeah,
just a,
straight up.
Oh,
it was
no,
literally
New
just a
Year's Eve.
Tuesday.
Oh, was it New Year's Eve?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Yeah, because
that's
Jag
crazy.
and
Yeah, it was.
Rachel were gone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was New Year's.
That's why we
I
did
was
the
way-
one shot to begin with.
Yeah,
I know I
that-
muted the other two people in that group. I
same.
don't know who they
Yeah,
are.
Nick and
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I immediately assumed Josh when you said that.
They got muted, so I don't know.
They didn't really say anything of, importance anyways.
I unmuted them for the pregnancy thing, and that was like it.
Wow.
The,
Powerful.
the pregnancy bit. That's crazy.
I wanted to know everyone's reactions.
It was an art, bro. It was an art.
Yeah,
Yeah, I needed to know other people's experience with it.
there will be a pregnancy arc in this campaign.
Good.
I'm super glad
Thank
I
God.
never posted that VOD, I'll be honest. Just understand
No,
that the pregnancy arc does not exist on the channel.
Good. Thank God.
Sorry. It's gone forever. It's not even on Twitch
That was-
anymore. That shit is dead.
Good. That was the best and also the worst session I think I've ever participated in, and I was the host.
That was just the worst for me.
What was the worst session?
The pregnancy arc.
The pregnancy. What are you talking about? Was that the
You
was that the
weren't
night I
there.
was wasted?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
you were
Oh, yeah.
wasted
It
and
was probably
showed
the
up
best I wasn't
afterwards.
there. That would not have. I was
That was
too.
also, I think, the first time we met you. So
Yeah, I was like on demon hour. I was fucked. I was totally wasted. I actually don't think I've been that wasted in a long time.
well, at least you were chosen out of your friends.
The chosen one. That's what it's all about being.
Oh god.
But anyways, if everyone could just go on my shared screen and we will start the presentation so we can get this over with.
The PowerPoint.
The PowerPoint! So
Do I have the
everyone
volume up? Should
No,
I?
I
no,
still
no,
think
you
you
don't
should
need that.
You didn't put volume in your PowerPoint? Please tell me you at least put translation.
No, there's not. I spent 30 minutes
Lazy.
on this.
Lazy.
Yeah.
Lazy.
30 minutes. So
Sorry, bro. I've been furry ERPing. I'm sorry.
My bad.
That's
I understand.
crazy.
My bad. You're excused.
Thank you.
There's
So
no
that's-
excuses.
That's
So
unfair. I fought with our old boss for 2 hours to get my fucking T4.
as usual. So, yeah, City of Crows campaign. Whoop. Let's start with a little overview. So, there's just a setting that I made years ago and I never got to use, and it's kind of just been on the fucking shelf. So I'm like, yeah, let's just use it for this, see how it goes. This is an alternate AU of my regular setting. For those of you who don't know it, don't worry about it. But
Matter, maybe.
it's just like you'll see allusions to things, like I said, like the example given. Backstagers kind of seem like Reavers, but they're not at all. So still like same themes and shit, but not the same universe. The center does not exist. Things are canonical. The campaign itself is going to be way more roleplay focused than usual, kind of leaning away from combat. Combat's going to be something that happens rarely, and it's going to be very dangerous when it does. It's also going to, a lot of the campaign's also just going to be how do you live day to day in the city? How do you eat? How do you pay your rent, etc. So the horrible life of capitalism is your main enemy, essentially, and also the whole campaign is going to take place inside of the City of Crows. There's no going outside. Do not leave, because there's no campaign. At that point, you're just in the regular world, and I'm not doing a real life roleplay.
Let me go to Chicago.
Yeah, exactly. At that point, you're just like in Chicago, and it's like I don't know what to do then. There's not much of a campaign. I'm not just role playing with you guys living in Chicago. I'm sorry.
I feel
What
like
the
China
fuck?
needs to be free reign, though, right?
No.
Here's a quick overview of the timeline of the entire world. Besides this, it's pretty much just the normal world we live in. Should I say this? But things get whack. So, 2003, magical energy kind of starts appearing in the middle of large populated areas. That's harmless at first. Then,
Missed opportunity.
governments just try and find out what the hell it is and how to use it. 2 years later, a bunch of creatures start to just appear where the energy is being formed, which is bad news. So governments make the Wondrous Execution Team workers, or wet workers, to basically deal with those monsters that are kind of just appearing around the world. Then in 2014, an entity known as the Queen of Wonderland appears in Tokyo, taking over it completely, and the wet workers establish a defensive perimeter completely around the ruins of Tokyo, which they call, which the ruins itself is now called the Wonderland Exclusion Zone. 2017 is when the City of Crows is actually made, which is basically just made to, feed and house the wet workers. All of you civilians are just basically just here to help with the efforts in your own ways. And people from all over the world go and join. Then in 2019, which is our current year in this world, wet workers start acknowledging the use of humans that are enhanced by the ambient energy that's been appearing, and they are called Reavers, which Reavers are also actually able to enter the Wonderland Exclusion Zone without dying horrifically. And inside of the Exclusion Zone, they find artifacts which have magical powers. Essentially, they go in and find magic items. People don't like the Reavers. Some of them look weird. Some of them don't look human. They're kind of freaky. No one really trusts them. Any questions of the timeline before we keep going?
No.
All good. All good. So you're still with me. Let's start with basically everything important about the city itself. Population, we'll start with first. Pretty much everyone from everywhere. There's every single type of ethnicity inside of the city. And of course, this causes some conflict, but there's usually more things to deal with than ethical issues. So there's people from all over the place. You can be
I
pretty
don't
much
care much for the blacks.
exactly. There's some people like that. Exactly. Outside contact from the City of Crows, if you live inside of it, is completely cut off. You are not allowed to talk out to anyone outside of it. You're allowed to receive letters and packages, but you can't give anything back. So you are completely cut off. There's an intranet inside of the City of Crows, but you can't call your buddy in Canada.
God damn it.
So-
My social media life is dead.
So
Yeah.
the blocks are like typically like free to roam between blocks until something
North
happens.
Korea?
I will get to the blocks. So the blocks. So basically, the whole city is divided into live-in blocks, which are totally. Think of the blocks as small villages inside of a city. Essentially, they're all blocked off by walls and gates. The gates can be raised to basically cut off a block if something bad happens in the block. Because the Wonderland exclusion zone spreads, and also those creatures that just appear can also just appear in the middle of the city. And depending on how important your block is how long the wet workers are actually going to give a shit about taking it back. So if you live in the poor district, it could take months,
Is it
or
like
it can take a
Attack on
few hours.
Titan?
No. Well, the city's kind of like it, I suppose. It's like a big wall, but like, I don't know, the city.
Like The Last of Us, like the
I-
fucking.
Imagine.
I guess that's like a
it's-
pretty
okay,
good like.
It's Attack on Titan, but the Titans are inside of the wall.
So it's Attack on
happens.
Titan.
The poor
So
people
it's
live
Attack
the
on
outside.
Titan.
I
But less,
never.
Yeah,
but less
I've-
literal.
Titans
Yeah.
are literally made up of the wall.
I
Attack
know.
on Titan.
The wall is the Titan.
So it's
So,
The walls are the
Devin,
monsters.
Devin, as for your
Spoilers,
question,
by the
yeah,
way.
you can go between the blocks as much as
Okay.
you want. But like your block,
I was
has
just
everything
curious
that
of
you
it
would
because
need, but
like
yes,
oh okay.
yeah, there's nowhere that's really restricted. It's just like the same thing. You just travel around the City of Crows. No one's gonna care.
Right.
Obviously, there's some zones that belong to the wet workers that you can't just walk into like a government building.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
Exactly.
The way that I took it was
Yeah,
like almost like like almost like fucking what's that fuck there's a show where like they like lock people away in like an orb and like everybody's got a separate orb kind of deal where like you can't leave because like you're restricted.
Yeah, no, you can go pretty much
Oh, okay.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Like obviously,
Like the
like
city you live
now, like there's some blocks that are better than others, so you might.
Mhm.
But like, I guess I'll get to this point. Every block has a militia, which is
Mhm.
they're not called a militia everywhere, but think of it essentially armed people who kind of control the block.
So, like,
Because the wet
there's some
workers, yeah, exactly. The wet workers really don't give a shit what happens to the people as long as it doesn't interrupt anything of their things. So they kind of let everyone just police themselves. It's like you can go from block to block, but you might be asked for a toll in one block or etc. From the
Okay,
local
so it's
militia.
like
They get
more
mugged.
like a local shakedown.
Essentially, so like a militia is either basically going to be a gang or it might actually be an actual organization.
Say,
that
damn, we
matters
got-
block
bad
to
in the
block.
city.
Damn, we got gang
Basi-
war campaign.
Yes.
Still get our reputation up with some of the local gangs.
Me being a level
Exactly.
0 crook. Oh god.
Zero crook.
Level 3000 mob boss.
And anyways, the wet workers themselves, they pretty much control the entire city. As I said, they don't really give a shit what you do as long as it doesn't bother them or damage the city. And basically
No
every
nuclear bombs.
exactly
Shit.
every block is expected to give their excess resources that they produce to the wet workers. every block's entire purpose is to just fuel the wet workers' campaign against the Wonderland exclusion zone.
Let's go.
So that's what they're here
So we're
for.
just
Wet
in
workers
sweat
just
games.
want to.
Entire city's covered in propaganda.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wet
It is
camp
a
free will.
it is. They are wet and wild. And then, as I said before, the law wet workers have the final say over everything. There is an overseer wet worker inside of every block, but again, they don't really. They're just more to make sure that your block is functioning and providing things. Everything else, if you go up to them, like I was assaulted by this man, he's gonna just tell you, "Cool, bro,
So
take it up with someone else."
What's wet stand
does
for?
like on the
Wonderland
Wonder
Execution Task Force workers.
so the wet workers, are they like, since like there's separate groups and separate blocks or whatever, does each block have like a specialty for the wet workers, not really for the people?
Each of them are. Some of them have specialties, but all of them are designed to be self-sufficient because they lose so many blocks at random.
Oh, okay.
So like every block pretty much contributes the same amount. Some blocks will have more of something, but like they still have everything else. So
Right,
like every block, like if
They're
every
a
block,
self-sufficient town that also relies on the big hive mind.
yeah, exactly. So that's how it works. Like I said, just think of a block as a town within the city.
Okay. Yeah.
So the Wonderland Exclusion Zone itself, this Wonderland Exclusion Zone is your whole city surrounds it. Your whole city is a large circle around Tokyo. So whatever the Wonderland Exclusion Zone itself is wherever the Queen of Wonderland has warped it with her reality-bending influence. So if a block gets overtaken by the Wonder Beasts and Wonderland, it becomes a part of the Wonderland Exclusion Zone. You can fight it back if it spreads like that, but until then, it's considered the same. And the borders of it change pretty much every week. It spreads ever so slowly. The wet workers fight against it. If a normal human goes inside of the Wonderland Exclusion Zone, they pretty much immediately go crazy, absolutely insane, and some of them even turn into Wonder Beasts themselves. But no one knows why they turn into Wonder Beasts or even go insane. There's not enough research done on it. As for the things you can actually find in the Wonderland Exclusion Zone, everything is pretty much put under Wonder Beasts, they are called, which are pretty much mindless creatures that just want to fucking murder you. They pretty much always look like animals. Sometimes they look like plants or other mythical things, but mostly animals. And they all have something off with them. They don't obey the laws of physics. They make no sense whatsoever. They kind of just break normality within the world. And they pretty much only want to kill you. They have no real other goals in life. Then there's the Rose Guards, who are a step above the Wonder Beasts. They're kind of the commanders. And they're more human-like usually, but some of them are also bestial. And unlike Wonder Beasts, though, these are very intelligent and can even talk to people normally. They also can command the Wonder Beasts, which is scary because usually the Wonder Beasts have no tactics whatsoever. And the large unfortunate problem is if a Rose Guard is ever killed, they usually come back in a month completely fine, and the Wet Workers have no idea how to kill these things permanently. Then there's the actual Queen of Wonderland, who lives in the center of the Wonderland Exclusion Zone, who is described as a large mechanical beast atop a pile of bodies, and a woman in blue robes riding aloft it. No one knows what the fuck she even is, if she's even related to the Wonder Beasts and such, but people just know that she can warp reality, and she's been appearing in people's dreams and driving them mad, and she's being worshipped as a god by some of the more rowdier people within the city of Crows.
Rowdy is crazy.
She hot?
Rowdy. Yeah, she's hot.
I get it.
Okay.
She's hot for an Eldritch Horror.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
1 to 10.
A what?
1 to 10 right now.
Like an 8.
Shit.
Really? Okay, that's fair. That's a good rating.
Yeah, for Eldritch Horror, it's pretty good. Compare her to Eldritch Horrors, she's an 8.
Yeah.
Anyways, the forces of humanity and things to know about it. The Wet Workers, as I said, are pretty much a part of every single government in the world. pretty much imagine Men in Black, CIA, all of that, all the secretive organizations, the Illuminati, all came together to make the wet workers so these things don't destroy our world. All the wet workers completely cast off their old allegiances to their governments, and the wet workers are essentially their own entity at this point, as well as the city of Crows. It's not a part of any government whatsoever. It just belongs to the wet workers. And the wet workers have been getting pretty desperate lately and are delving into psionics and the existence of magic, because if wonder beasts can exist, essentially anything is possible. The technology within the city is very advanced, mostly because of the artifacts found. There are infinite power sources, everything like that have been found. The artifact, not much of the artifacts is known to the public, but the wet workers obviously have something up their sleeve as they bring out some pretty high-tech weaponry. And of course, the city is mostly designed for security. There's not much great advancements in your comfort or whatever. It's a pretty shitty place still. And then citizens, and that whole word just means anyone who's not a wet worker. Like I said, you're all from everywheres. Everyone has their own talents. Everyone is expected to contribute somehow. And a lot of people came here because the wet workers offered a lot of benefits, but none of these benefits have ever been given out. And people are essentially trapped in here now with no real way to get out.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Then there are the Reavers, who are just a newly formed thing. Well, at the start of playing, Reavers are only going to be a publicly known thing for roughly 2 months, so very new to the public eye. As I said, they're named for that because they're actually allowed to. They can go into the Wonderland exclusion zone, and they look weird. Some of them don't even look human. They are some freaky motherfuckers, and they use the ambient energy that's been discovered to fight the Wonder Beasts, essentially, and they're very good at it. And the problem is they need a black substance, simply just called fluid, to exist. And if they don't get their fluids, they will devolve, turn into puddles, or turn into wonder beasts. This is why people don't like them, because a lot of Reavers have just turned into wonder beasts in the middle of a public area. And the thing is, you can find fluid within the Wonderland exclusion zone, so a lot of the Reavers go in there to go and find their fluid.
So are Reavers associated with the wet workers? They
Are
are,
they
right?
just
They are not a part of the wet workers, but the wet workers oversee them. It's like the
Oh,
Reavers live with you guys. Like you can have a
right.
neighbor that's a Reaver. You'd never have
Okay.
the wet workers live on their own. It's like they're not a
Okay.
part of it, but like the wet workers control them. And also,
And
if a Reaver starts breaking the law, the wet workers would step in.
right, and wet workers, like you wouldn't like work with a wet worker as a citizen, or like there's like
No,
no way to really like interact, is there?
no, you would not. If you worked if you worked alongside them, you'd be a part of wet workers.
Hmm.
But like the most
Like,
contact you'd have is if you worked alongside your block's overseer.
yeah, is there like is it like a
Basically,
known
like
thing if
you'd
like
work as a secretary would be like the best thing.
yeah, is there like any known situations of like a random person like ending up being a wet worker or anything, or is that like a thing that just
Yes,
doesn't
no,
exist?
that the wet workers recruit from the city completely.
Okay. Okay.
So like a lot of
So
people,
like there actually is a chance to like, get the benefits, I guess, of being in the city.
well, the benefits were just promised to everyone no matter what.
Right. Yeah, but like the wet workers are essentially the ones that actually receive the promise, right?
You're not
Kind of.
entirely, you're not entirely sure. It's kind of an entire mess. I mean, the wet workers, they don't live well either. They're mostly just fighting
Oh,
against the
okay.
Wonderland
Yeah.
constantly. You won't find like a rich wet worker kind of just lying around there.
Like is there like any cases of people being like jealous of the wet workers or anything like that? Like
Oh yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Like a lot of people are mad at them for, of course, not receiving their benefits and how the wet workers literally don't give a shit about people.
Mhm.
Because, like I said, you'll have a block attacked by Wonder Beast, and like you'll be saved after a month. Everyone inside will be dead, and the wet workers will just clean up the area, send new people into the block.
Right. Okay.
It just cares about efficiency.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of love to them. But then also, wet workers have fucking plasma guns and psionic powers, so people can't really do much to them.
Yeah, you can't really uprise because that'd
Yeah.
be whack.
And obviously, they have their eye on that. And yeah, that's the PowerPoint.
Hell yeah.
Any questions from anyone?
No.
All right. Like I said, anytime you have a question, just ask me. But that's sort of just the basic background of the world we're going to. Just thinks kind of cyberpunky city. There's some crazy shit going on. Crazy eldritch horrors appear. Ooh, you're all normal people working a desk job.
Oh,
Speaking of being normal people working a desk job, let's get to character creation. Very simple. You're all level 0. You don't have a class. You are just some guy. So, we're going to roll our stat arrays now. So, everyone, roll a d6 and 2 d4s for me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
oh yeah.
A D6 and 2 D4s.
Yep.
Let's see who gets screwed today.
Yippee.
Devin got the mystical 6. Very good. All right. So, everyone, write down those numbers that you just got. And then I need, after that, everyone roll 3d4 and then -1 from each of them.
3d4.
Yep. And like I said, write down the numbers that you got.
So 2, 2, 3.
-1 from each of them?
Yep, from each of them. And then write down those numbers.
Oh, -1 from each of them. Okay, sorry.
Mhm.
Yep. Nice.
Man, I
And
can
yes, if it
never
goes-
roll a good
if it-
character.
If it goes to 0, it goes to 0.
I can never roll a good character. Oh, it is.
It happens.
Lucky will always be my best character.
Real.
Now what?
And when you're done with that, so here's how we do stats. Everyone, all of your stats are 10, and then add those numbers however you wish. You can only add a number to a stat once.
Okay.
So those 3d4, is it a total or is it individual numbers?
Individual numbers. All of the numbers you rolled are individuals.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wait,
This
all
is
the
so
numbers
not
we
that
rolled
there's
are
already something on
individuals.
here.
Oh gosh.
Hmm.
Holy fuck.
I'll lock it there.
Thank you.
We'll lock everyone's sheets. And like I said, you can also, think about what the fuck your character's even gonna be before
Maybe
you put in your
anything?
stats. For your actual race, you have to be a human. We are all regular people.
No, I mean like jobs and shit.
Yes. So everyone go to the backgrounds tab of the Discord. And there are some backgrounds there. The backgrounds are meant to be general. So like if you pick researcher, that's just basically just you're a science man. Anything like that. So those are your things, but your actual job, you can pretty much be anything that's not a wet worker. And obviously you're not a reaver.
If you pick researcher, can you be a medical researcher?
Yes.
Solid.
Yeah. Yeah, so like they all have a little blurb that I'll kind of explain. So you can be any type you want. And there's also, for the point of us starting off, you guys are all going to live in the same block. Whether you guys know each other or not is going to be up to you. So.
Huh.
Hmm.
So we just add these numbers to the 10?
Yep.
Okay.
And however you wish. And obviously only one per, so.
No.
Huh?
I gotta think of like a normal person name now. I could just be like, I don't know, Todd.
Yeah. I know. I was thought of that. I was like, how like we have like Greg, Steve, like. Yeah, you are humans from our world. Can literally just be a nigga named Jeff or Tyrone.
Oh no.
Can you move my stat sheet like down a little bit? My thing goes missing under the table for some reason. Thank you.
Doesn't know how to find his bead.
No, the bead like literally disappeared under the table.
Or the
Can't
girl's
find
being
I hate thinking of last names.
Where's the Clint?
Oh, he's near Devin would have trouble with that.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
And also your starting health is 6 plus your con mod. And then you also have 3 proficiencies of whatever the fuck you want, and 1 tool proficiency of whatever the fuck you want.
That's a good name.
Plus our background?
What?
So is that on top of our background?
Yes, your background gives you skills, and then you being a person gives yourself skills.
Okay.
So you should all have a total of 5 skills, essentially. John Crow is a powerful name. I like him. Bro heard City of Crows and is like, I gotta go.
it's literally me.
Left his family of 5 to come here.
No, he brought him. They just died on the way.
Crow.
It's like the Oregon Trail.
Yep. Yeah, besides that, it's just writing backstories. Backstories can be pretty simple. You're a regular person. It's kind of just like, why did you come here? What are your motivations? And kind of like your relations with people. Do you have family outside of the city? Do you have family inside? How is it? Just know that the City of Crows has only been around for 2 years. So, like, no one's born in the City of Crows. You've all come here.
I was literally born and raised here. What do you mean?
I'm playing a 2-year-old child.
There's nothing in the rules that says I can't.
I am a gutter. I'm a little guard dumpster baby.
DM, are you railroading my character choice?
Can I be a robot?
I want to be a dragonborn. I want to be from Wonderland. Come on.
Just go to Wonderland. It's fine.
Yeah, I will.
I fucking will.
Watch me.
Do we have a proficiency? How does or is it 0?
You have 2.
Like a
It's
saving
2.
throw proficiency.
You have no saving throw proficiencies.
And then we get 2 extra proficiencies, you said?
So you get 2 from your background, then you get 3 of whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Tools. What the fuck tools exist in 5e, bro? I ain't even look at tools before.
This guy doesn't know tools. Come on, that was
Duct
Scanvonius'
tape.
whole thing.
No,
Proficient
even
in
Scanvonius didn't care, bro. He's fucking proficient with everything.
Bro's new.
He's just a Swiss Army knife. Tools.
How's everyone with Ray's looking?
You know.
Yeah, we've got some characters. Devin is easily your strongest person. Who is this Rory
Going for
talking?
that strength build. Couldn't be me.
Who is this Rory?
Oh, there's too many Rory tentacles.
I think that's just Rory Denzel.
And you said it was
Yeah, no,
for
he's-
health it was 6 or well sorry our con plus
6 plus
6
your
plus
con
their
mod.
con. Okay.
Yeah, no, you had it right, Devin. You just,
Yeah, I just said it backwards.
Yeah. So yeah, Zach is our weakest goober.
Perfect.
Actually, I think he's like tied with David.
Perfect.
I rolled shittily.
I always
you were
roll shittily, bro.
No, never mind. David is the worst character.
Like, really? I'm fucking tread.
How is David worse than me, bro? Oh, he's got 11s. Ugh.
Yeah, he got.
Ugh.
I rolled
Yeah,
so many ones.
that was 11.
Devin was
so many
lucky. He's
damage.
gonna
I
be...
rolled 3 ones.
And also, all of you get a free feat. Yay!
Yay! I have 3 feet
Is it?
now.
That's not casted magic. So no magic initiate.
What do you mean,
Or
bro?
ritual casting.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I can't.
Why can't I have first? Why can't I have first level spells? Level 0.
If you can cast a level 1 spell IRL, I'll let you.
Yeah, I can. Pocket sick. So that counts as magic missile.
4 shots to the chest.
Be hitting you with a fucking taser.
Magic punch kicks you instead.
Yeah, come on, DM. I'm just flavoring it.
I'm just flavoring. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not. This is hilarious. You're just little goobers. I get to
Yeah.
torture.
Yeah.
Roll to do your taxes, retard.
Fuck yeah! Geography roll. AC is 10 plus Dex by default.
Yep.
Oh, Dex mod, I guess.
You said we
Wait, is it first name first or last name first?
First name first.
Look, we may be around Tokyo, but we are not Japanese.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll put it like they're like no one from Tokyo inside of the city of crows because they fucking die.
So what? There's still Japan.
That's great. He said we are people from all over.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be Mr. Takahashi, go ahead.
We're
We're
racist.
What are you? Are you white, David?
My race is human / scumbag. Thank you. It's John Crow and Eric Kokra.
John Crow is the last real American hero.
Holy shit. This really is his city of crows.
This really was a city of crows.
John Crow was born and raised here.
Before I shoot myself, I'm gonna capitalize your shit, Jess.
No.
Literate fuck.
Capitalize literally everything on your sheet, you 5-year-old child.
I literally never will.
I know.
Where's the backgrounds? of
Anything
each
I
season?
wrote, nothing has been capitalized.
Backgrounds are in the backgrounds tab of the City of Crows tab in the
Gotta
Gotcha.
purposely do it now to
Yo,
just piss
who
off
could have
Tristan.
guessed that? Yo, Tristan, do we have a hit dice?
Yes.
Okay.
A D6.
Okay. I wasn't
What the
sure.
hell?
Hey, I actually did write that. Level 0, your hit dice is a D6. Look at me go. I did it. You don't take a wound and then have it forever.
I wasn't sure, you know.
Wow. I'm really just a guy.
Everyone's just guys.
We're just guys.
Yeah, but everyone's better guys than me.
Holy shit, David is rolling.
Who is? Why are you? What are you rolling?
I just picked a name. I don't know what you want from me.
No, I'm asking Joss. What the fuck are you rolling for?
She's cooking litter.
Morning.
Okay,
She gets it, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Why? I can't just roll dice.
No, you're good.
You're good. We believe you.
Carry on.
Thanks, man.
Carry on. You know.
Oh my god, there's so many feet. The rolling wasn't a part of the feats. But...
God, I hope not.
I'll roll and just pick a random one.
Roll a d6 out of the fucking 80 plus feats.
Is there a certain website I should be using for fucking feats? Or does it
Probably
fucking
this.
matter?
Probably the same one we've been using for like the last 3 campaigns.
I ignore that one. I just picked the first one that popped up on Google, so.
That's crazy.
Let me stop her before she gets fucking pregnant
Yes,
as a feed.
send her that 2014
Ew.
fucking 5e
Yeah,
tool.
Mpreg. I'm picking Mpreg, guys.
Yo, Mpreg feet. Let's go.
Impregnate the males. Help the population keep up, you know?
You're a threat in general.
Yo, Aberrant Dragon Mark. Let's go.
That was the one I was looking at.
What a
So
feat
I
it
said,
was.
nothing that gives you magic.
Come on, DM. Give me a cantrip and a first level spell.
You're a regular man.
I'm gonna be a cook, guys.
I hold a lighter and a
You should-
fucking air spray in my pocket. I know fucking.
I call that cone of flame.
Look, you can just
Do we-
do that.
Burning hands.
That's not a spell.
Do we have armor proficiencies or anything like that?
You have simple weapon proficiencies.
You are a man.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Now I pick dual wielder.
What about armor?
No.
No armor at all?
You
No,
get
no, no.
money.
To get money, you will. I still need to write that in your backgrounds. If you're a gutter, you don't have money.
I have no money.
Where do I put?
Tristan, if I pick
Oh my
tough,
God,
I get
that's
0
so
health, right?
No, it doesn't give you a +2 when selected.
No, it gives twice your current level.
So the only thing that
Rip
the only thing that we got from being a human was the feet, right?
Yes.
Yep.
You get a feat.
Okay.
You do not get skill improvements.
Okay.
It's like you don't get the normal +2/+1. You're just,
Yeah.
that's your stats.
Taking tough at level 0 is based. Someone should do it.
Real banking on it.
Real wit planning for the future type shit.
Take crossbow expert like a fucking freak.
Oh yeah, your battle medic.
Seriously though, where do I put tool proficiencies?
Now hear me out, Tristan.
Listen, David. This is
Fine.
your
So-
your sheet.
If this is modern day, are we just fighting with like
Features.
assault rifles?
Yeah, there are guns. There
They
are
literally
rules
have
for
plasma
firearms
guns.
They're going to be
that are
fucking
described.
shot.
Now hear me out, Tristan.
So,
You
like-
said nothing that gives me magic, but what about meta magic?
Kill yourself. Yes, firearms do exist. There are rules for them.
Like ritual caster.
For Wonder Beasts themselves,
No, you cannot.
fighting a Wonder Beast is mostly a mental thing. So like a gun and a sword kind of works the same on them. Reavers usually will just use melee weapons because they're tough.
Do we
It's
have
a
to like
mental
reload our guns? So can I take gunner perk and just not have to reload my gun?
Yeah, you could.
That sounds
You
good.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
have
do
to
that.
reload.
Because you know John Crow never reloads, right?
Never fucking reloads.
Doesn't need
Bro,
to.
it's just an action movie hero.
I can fit 32 more rounds, and this shit sucks. Man.
But yes, for firearms, you basically they work like a ranged weapon, but you don't add your usual dex modifier. All guns just have a modifier that comes with them, and you don't add it to the damage either. But if you're proficiency, you still add your proficiency. And unlike bows and shit, you actually have to keep track of your ammunition for guns.
Don't worry. I'll make my own ammo.
Yes, you can do that also.
It could be
Like
useful to have.
another alchemist.
Be nice to have a tinker's kit.
Zero strength, one dex.
Well, you're allowed to get one tool
And
proficiency of your choice.
what's our hit dice, or does that even matter?
D6.
Ooh, I can get one of my
D6, yeah.
choice. That's nice.
Yep. You get 3 skills and then one of your choice, and then whatever your background gives you.
Cool. 3 tools.
No,
Nice.
3 skills, 1 tool.
No, I picked drone.
Oh, you picked your own. You have 3 tools, gang.
Gang.
Can you pick me up a tinker's
Office
kit?
worker gang.
Yeah, that's
Pick me up a
exactly what I
tinker's
want
kit
to
so
do.
I can make some like that like good Japanese like shrapnel shotgun shells and shoot a politician with them.
Based.
That's how I really imagine this campaign going.
Wait, who
Guys,
gets
fuck the government.
I'm not
Who
a
gets
fan of the
3
wet workers.
3 skills and 1 tools? What's that?
Trolls. Oh no.
You as a
existing.
character.
Oh,
You know, Devin, if you're gonna be in the
Everyone.
call, you should probably like have some
dude, I've been like putting numbers
This
in.
nigga jerking on my shit.
This bro is
Yeah.
worse than David is usually. Holy.
I'm like
fuck off.
fucking. I'm brained. I can only focus on one thing. Okay, I'm not like.
There. This is what you all get.
Bro is not a functioning human being.
So, if you look at your sheet and you don't have 5 skills to put up proficiency in, try again.
And the
Doesn't
tool
took,
is
like,
the tool as the item or tool proficiency.
Tool proficiency.
Yeah.
Tool I don't know how to use.
Well, I mean, I just figured, you know, like
When your fucking
because some
dad
people,
gives you a toolbox
some-
for your birthday.
some things you already get
father
tool
did that to me.
proficiency. So I was just like, oh, do you get like alchemical supplies or something?
You will get this. You will get this shit that you have
Yeah.
within reason. Your proficiency is
What are
2.
the list of tools?
Let me look.
I
Is it
think this is it.
Can I use a
but
tinker's kit to like reload my weapon? Or not reload it, but you know what I mean, like as a.
This might be it, but
Yeah, that one's weirder. Just use this one.
okay.
Scroll down a bit, you'll see it.
That one's weird.
Yes, you can use a tinker's kit to make, like, if you want to make bullets, right?
Yeah.
I'd say that would be a tinker's as well as an alchemist's. I feel like you need 2 sets of people. One for
Paperwork,
actual
how does-
gunpowder.
God damn it, I'm not an alchemist.
This
I
tool is
eat food.
different to what the tools are. The background gets right.
Yes.
Okay, so I can go.
So like
already
your
have-
background gets you a tool, and then you get to pick one of your own.
Okay. Let me see.
Oh, I get alchemist supplies, so I'll just get alchemist. Oh, never mind.
No, you already have it. So you have
I started.
alchemist. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I get it.
Love you.
Would painters count for paperwork or just artwork?
I mean, like, I'm not making you roll for paperwork.
No, wait, calligraphy.
Calligraphy? Isn't there a...
Nigga trying to
Yeah,
write
calligrapher's
cursive.
supplies. They're literally there.
Yes.
Nigga's trying to write in cursive. What the fuck?
Yeah, I gotta make sure my paperwork's done and orderly. I don't know what you want from me.
David's a drone, but like really into it. Like he's like, I fucking love this city. I love the city I
I
live
live
in.
in. I love the city I live in.
Do you love the
Drone's like,
city?
I work 9 to 5 every day. I fucking love this.
Yes, I love it.
I do home and I go home and I file my taxes just for fun.
I go home and I do more paperwork.
I try to file for a divorce again.
Give some random guy a restraining order.
Anyone I've seen that day. They are declined by the wet workers every day.
No, Lean, I'm just gonna go with this one. Fuck it.
Can I have a car?
What are you? You're a Reaver consultant? Maybe. Maybe you can have a
I
car.
imagine they go around in little golf carts. Like there's no car. Just the wet workers in golf carts.
No, there are actual cars in this set.
God damn it.
That's it.
There's Subway.
I'm taking proficiency with cars.
Yes, there is a Subway. Like,
Okay.
well, what Subway? The food place, or
No, I was about to say that, but I didn't want to sound retarded.
Well, now I
Like
need
the
to know what
transportation.
subway is it.
it's an underground Subway. The vehicle.
Nah, my bitch is overworked. She don't get a car.
There is a
She gets
McDonald's.
shoved on Subway with a
Yo.
box.
Dude,
Oh,
the
fuck.
drone works 2 jobs. One's a fucking register.
Now, can they detect if you steal Wi-Fi from the McDonald's? If you live close enough.
Absolutely, you are gunned down by the wet workers themselves if you steal it.
God damn it.
You know what I really don't like about this?
They're
That's
calling a
so-
fucking Reaver to kill you.
Person, you know what I don't like about this chart you sent?
What?
Vehicles, land, or water is under musical instruments.
Yeah, they are.
What the
I
fuck?
like that.
Gotta love the sound of that engine purr, brother.
As well as thieves' tools and navigators' tools. Whatever.
Yeah, no.
But yes, you can be proficient in vehicles, land, if you wish to drive a car.
Yep.
No, thank you.
I'm a working man, kind of.
Fuck you, be
And
like
what if
every
you want to
Japanese
just be
citizen,
a
take the
subway driver? Or like drive the bus?
What? I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
not want to
What
drive
if
the
you just want to
bus.
be a bus driver?
Then you're a drone.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's what they do. They just do
So,
Monday. Okay.
Drone
didn't
is
read
like you're a minimum wage worker. Like you're just a
Yeah,
guy.
dude.
You work.
Oh.
You live paycheck to paycheck.
I work 2 jobs, still work, live paycheck to paycheck.
You're better than a gunner who does not live paycheck to paycheck.
What do
I
you
just
mean,
wanted
bro?
my girl to be a hermit in a lab that never leaves.
I don't know, man. The gunners can always find a safe place to sleep. Important part being there is safe.
That's true. It's not
Yeah,
nice.
dude, you're gonna live under that bench.
You can literally guarantee that you will not get attacked during the night.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it's pretty good.
Kinda
I
huge.
need to look at a feet, don't I?
Yeah.
But don't let the homeless guy sell you on the homeless background.
Zach's like, fuck, I wish that was me.
Wait,
So
it
fucking
is. Shit.
Yeah, I look from that model you showed. I figured to be a Reaver consultant.
Yeah.
You like
Us-
their therapist? What are you doing? You sell them insurance.
So we'll just go. We'll call him a salesman. You know,
I see, I see.
snake oil is the #1. We got the business.
Some of the most dangerous people in the city. I like them already.
Gotta love him.
Gives big Walter White vibes.
He's literally a janitor persona when I just want to fuck with a bot.
Class just a guy is real as fuck, Devin.
Thanks. I think that I get everything right here.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I got another couple
that's right.
proficiency.
I get 6 proficiencies because I took skill expert.
Yep.
So proud of you. You also got an expertise, so I'm not wrong.
Yep, I
Yeah.
did in Arcana.
Wow.
Bro's gonna know.
Bro's gonna know magic.
Yeah, any feat. No magic. You can be psychic if you want. But no magic.
Fuck that.
Me with telekinesis
This
again.
stuff just give you 0 HP.
Yes.
What?
We went over this like 10 minutes ago. Tough is 0.
Yeah,
That's
tough
amazing.
is nothing.
You have no level. Tough is just two health and next level.
Yeah, look, it's an investment.
Hey man, that's what a drone needs. Investments.
Holy shit.
What's your
you
portfolio
really are
like?
the salesman.
Finally, I get to use my gas.
But how long does these backstories gotta be, or you just need the key information?
I just need key information. I'll give you guys the rundown. We're gonna play through your backstory. Essentially.
Yeah, boy. That's great.
That's why you're all regular ass schmungos.
Can't wait to make it a 2-year journey from me going from America to the city. I'll describe in great detail every single road I walked down. Yes, I walked. That's why it took 2 years.
Basically, don't have a long backstory, but be prepared when we start the campaign. I'm going to do that usual thing where I look you dead in the eyes and say, "Yeah, what are you doing? Like,
Who are you?
Yeah, so I'm going to do that same intro that I usually do. So,
Welcome to the first day of school. Tell the class about yourself.
yeah, so don't say and shit yourself.
My
please.
literal PTSD.
Yeah. My name's Tristan. I like chocolate milk. Did I tell you that story?
I think so once.
It's like kindergarten, and like the thing was like all the kids were going up to like tell something about themselves, and I go up and I just go, "My name's Tristan. I like chocolate milk." And my dad was in the fucking like the seat and looking at all, and he starts cackling like a madman, and like every parent's getting like the dirtiest look ever, because like he's just laughing at me, and I'm like just smiling. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Tristan,
I would make a noise, but I just like to read.
Tristan, we didn't sign anything for this campaign, so anything goes, right?
I
I don't
mean,
like the way you say that.
yeah, I mean, no,
I'm putting
no,
Craig in my
don't-
background.
thank you.
Stop.
And Craig was all, now look, Jag's not here anymore. All I'm saying.
Oh my god, we
Yeah.
can abuse children, finally!
No. The worst
I think
option.
his was parasiting, wasn't it?
No, that was
No,
Jocelyn.
That was Jocelyn. Oh,
That was everyone.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
nobody
that
liked
was terrifying.
No, I think all Jags was is NPC relationships.
It was just more. I
No.
didn't expect it. It
No.
threw me off.
Jag had rape.
Oh!
Everyone else is
Oh.
apparently fine with it.
Boring.
Like, you get used
Honestly,
to
if you see what I read, yeah.
it. Like I say, you get used to it.
Honestly, that's a boring
But
mentality.
the fucking worm, this beautiful soul here, was too much.
Dude, it just caught us off guard,
Or
you
just
know?
yeah, it kind of caught me off guard, but like
Hey, that wasn't him.
Loki kind of okay.
That wasn't
with
him,
it.
though.
That wasn't
Yeah, it
him.
was
I read
the
a book
spider
kind of
dude.
similar to it, and it was okay.
Just reads fucking parasite smut.
Yeah.
Tristan, all I have to
Ice Planet
say...
Barbarian really hits, man.
all
There's
I
like
wanna
12
say is
books.
That was like literally my second session.
I know. Look, your first session was Vietnam. I don't know why you stayed.
Fates
Vietnam and
stay the
fates. What do you mean?
worms.
So, look, my campaign had
hilarious.
to
I don't know
have
what
the
you want from me.
worms.
Honestly, I forget all the time that Vietnam was my first session. Because like half,
That was a good session.
half of my time at Vietnam was spent in another dimension figuring out what the hell that rift was. Because wild magic sent me to the astral plane.
Man, I miss Nom.
Which I still don't think I understand. But you know.
It's just the layers
Yeah.
from fucking the center falling through reality.
Made things so easy that I didn't have to change my name one less step.
Wow.
Sitting in my
Your
spot.
name,
I need
is your
another
name Rory
tool.
again? I also
No,
need
I
another
mean my
tool.
player name.
You're so skilled.
Yeah, it's
See,
you know
that's-
Rory just lives everywhere.
Yes, Rory's here.
He's
a part of this.
eternal.
Oh, I need another tool.
Yeah, what tool are you picking, buddy?
Oh.
I really like Roland so far.
Thank you.
Calligraphy like he's just some fucking guy.
He's just a guy with hobbies. He's a guy with hobbies, bro. Come on.
To be better. Don't worry, I took the chef feat, so I get another tool.
Oh my god. I
John
love it.
Crow goes hard.
John Crow is hard, bro. He's Gunner. He's just a fucking American man in this world.
I love the name, you know, City of Crows.
John Crow.
Dude's
Okay.
canonical.
It's his city.
It's
He's
his
got
city.
it,
He
he said.
owns it. He's claiming it.
It's him. His name John Scott now.
Oh my god. John Scott.
This Scott will always haunt me because of this setting.
Oh, ignoring loading property of firearms is kind of nice.
Okay, we first have 3 niggas who know guns.
Bro's gonna get the Giat.
I feel like that's like the first step as John Crow, no?
So
Yeah,
if you have
rolling
the
the
gun
odds
thing and you're
better.
given an unloaded gun, does it immediately become loaded?
You know.
Yeah, with nothing.
We don't think about that.
It depends. Are you also holding bullets?
Who's holding what now?
So I'm just like, say like a random dude's having an unloaded gun, chucks it to someone that has the feet that they can just, they don't have to reload the gun.
No, I imagine that the bullets just like disappear from their pocket. Like they just don't even have a mag in their Beretta.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing serious Sam.
So
Yeah,
if that, you could min-max, you could just keep tossing the gun to each other.
Yes. You
Okay.
get him to load the gun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's, I came up with it already. I already know John Crow's story. It's gonna be great.
Fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Thought about it while I was pooping just now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Do we have any
John Crow is a researcher. Well, no, there's no.
I love how
personality
many
traits with their own.
researchers we have.
Yeah, you have 3 researchers.
My god.
I'm
My
just gonna Be a
god.
researcher in order to like be able to make bullets. So
John,
We're out here researching.
John Crow is the guy who owns like that really shitty gun shop on the side of the road.
that's
He's like a
basically it.
disgraced researcher.
There's a
Lost his
fucking
position.
there's a fucking Union flag on the front.
He wasn't a really good researcher. He just knew enough to make the basics.
I mean,
Gunpowder's the
cards.
basics, right?
basically, if you're a researcher, it means you weren't good enough for wet workers.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's literally a backstory. Just being a fucking student. Like,
We're
fucking
just-
Eastern
Jess is
Christian.
just playing herself. Just name yourself Jocelyn Watson, bro. Like,
Nah,
too real.
it's actually a book character. So
I don't like that Olivia is very close to Oliver.
Where are your characters from?
her name was gonna be Olive, so
Oh
You know?
god.
but
That's
Also,
If you wanted
Joss,
to
I'm gonna have a
trust the right man.
stroke with that healer feat. You have
Oh my god.
you have deep-seated issues.
What do you mean, bro?
That's not deep seated, that's far worse.
What do you mean, bro? What's wrong
I just
with
that
put it
you?
in there. Why does it matter? It's not your sheet.
Joss is a literal serial killer.
That's like chronic
Just read it if you click on
animalism.
it. Why does it matter?
What the fuck?
It matters.
This is as good as I can make it, whatever.
I feel like if I ever showed you bitches my school notes,
Wait,
I'd
that's
be
as good as
roasted.
you can make it?
Oh.
Most
It can definitely be
It
better.
was,
than-
it
Oh,
was worse, Zach.
It was
Oh.
fine, man.
That shit was over her charisma.
Yeah. You don't need charisma.
One line, let's go!
Yeah, it was all up. It was on 2 lines.
Me typing a paragraph into Notepad.
I just copy and paste it, man. Leave it alone.
Hey, I get that. All of my DM notes are in Notepad. Every
Yeah, I
single
bet
one.
they fucking are, you animal.
All of the initiatives, all of the special abilities, Notepad.
All my school notes were notes.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm horrified to, like, see any of your notes.
Devin, where's your character from, man?
Let's see how this copy-paste works.
What?
What have you been?
Where's your character from?
From?
Yeah, where's
What do
he
you mean?
from? That's just
I
what it
don't
said.
know.
Where's he from?
Where were you
I don't
born?
know.
3 people on one side, one.
He's from wherever he arrives from.
Wow.
Yeah, where's that?
I'll figure it out eventually.
DM, which way is north?
Please tell me you took that bait. I watch.
Yeah.
No.
No, it says always. That means right now.
What?
Which way is north?
Goes hard.
It says I always know which way is north.
Oh yeah. He knows.
I just know.
That would it'll be useful if you ever go into the Wonderlands.
Maybe.
Because it is a hellscape.
You also know what
Why the
time it
hell a
is.
Wonderland then?
Yeah, I also know what time it is.
So,
No. The real purpose of this feat is I don't really roll history checks.
yeah.
Which is
Hey,
fantastic.
you can't fix the fucking healing rerolls on it because it's too far. But I fixed the first one.
Bro, stop fucking with it. I liked it the way it was.
That was so bad.
Okay. So? It ain't yours.
That's crazy.
This man literally had to use AI to fix my last backstory. Like,
Alright, it's
just
fine
leave
as
this
long
shit
as-
alone.
It's fine as long as it doesn't start leaking onto my page.
It wasn't even over there.
Dude.
This campaign kept going. That was Johnson's first ability. Like,
That was her feat, bro. She didn't even put her ability.
I only have one ability. Am I supposed to have more than that?
no.
That's just a pick an ability.
You got a
This is
feat
it.
and a feature from your background.
Wild.
Yeah, you gotta feed into the feature.
Oh my god, this random text this man won't leave me alone.
Yo, can we have no cards, please?
No.
What is
You don't need no
spells?
cards.
Let me summon a note card. Chaz,
Gaza. Where? I want to be set on fire again.
please. I love being set on fire. Yeah, here you go.
No, that's just expectation.
Well, that ain't gonna work.
I need actual Cheza.
What was actual? Just look up
The child.
Love
Chaz
On the
expectation.
ground.
There we go.
Love Code Vein Boss into Code Vein Revenants.
So called everything code vein.
You tell me right now what the Reavers are that are different than a Revenant.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here you go.
Person that manifested ego.
Can't
So you
believe-
manifested ego, and then you were called a fucking nigger right after. But it's sung by a fucking backstreet rap.
POV, you are my Philip.
You manifest ego, then he rolled nothing but heads.
me hitting ego, tails on my plus 23 one coin.
Yeah. Yellow. Who won?
Me.
Read my message, bro. How was I supposed to win? I couldn't roll a dice, man.
I
I
got
tank
drink
shocked her with
dice.
a battle wagon
Yeah.
and fucking like 2 wounds. Wow. 14 dice, 2 wounds. For us.
What the fuck, man?
Who the fuck named their character after the Shadowhunter series?
You know.
Just basically 2 grenades
That's wild.
You know, in the years that I've been fucking with this fucking name, you're the only person who have ever known it.
I didn't even.
You think I didn't?
about
I have
it.
the whole series downstairs. I have the special editions where they wrote in the fucking pages.
That's cool.
I
It's
can't
been
wait to put money on
it's
it.
been so long since I read it. I don't even remember anything about it.
Manny's Bane, he's the gay guy.
Well, yeah,
Well,
that's
they made it in the TV show.
he's the only one I know.
Oh, he's just the warlock, man.
He's just the guy.
He
Oh,
was kinda cool,
man.
but
I
he was,
didn't
like,
read
hella
it.
gay,
I just
maybe.
watched, I think, either the TV show or the movie. Whichever one was the better one.
Neither were.
Well, one was better than the other. I
Didn't
watched
really-
both, but
I read it in like
one
fucking
was
high
really
school.
ass.
That was like my middle school book. Really got me into like. I mean, they created their own fucking like sister fucking
Base.
category, so
They
really got a wrong path in
They
life.
revolutionized me.
They did. They created their like they took incest, created their own brand of incest, and then made it a plot line.
Hell yeah.
So, I was just surprised the full copy of the name. They
Yeah.
would just flashbang me as I was looking through them.
Like, I could rename him.
That's okay. Mine's from a book as well, so it's the only time I can think of a name. So there's 3 researchers? Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got some fucking nerds here, bro.
Mine's a left behind fucking college student.
Got some fucking nerds here, bro.
Well, at least we all know
It
each other,
happens.
the fucking researchers.
Yeah, you have fun with that. Make sure you eat coffee every morning.
No. Gotta be like Adolf Hitler, make human experiments.
Oh, we have 3 researchers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome
That's
to the
what we're saying.
conversation.
that's what we've been saying.
Yeah.
I only
Devin,
noticed
you
2, I
don't
didn't
get
notice
to do
Devin.
that.
Yeah, it's fucking
No, I honestly thought
Ron
Devin was something
Crow.
else.
Olivia, and I'm not even trying to pronounce Devin's name.
Oh,
Eric?
which one's Devin?
That's gay.
You're gay.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Just in here.
No.
Damn, I can't be chaotic depressed.
Probably allow it.
Real.
Probably.
You're a drone.
Exactly. Chaotic depressed. You know, all drones are gonna go fucking crazy one of these days.
This is so good.
Me being a LobCorp employee.
Like, really?
Oh god, yeah.
Varn's out
Is
here making a
Tristan
background.
here right now? Tristan, how long does this shit have to be?
He
He's
ain't here
not.
right now.
God damn it.
I don't like how there's a space in your race.
What?
You have this space, or you're.
Can you fuckers stop looking at my fucking thing? I swear to God.
She makes
Keep your
everything
fucking
curse.
paws ever.
No.
Just happy Tristan left these fucking ones lowercase except for.
Sorry, you're not level 1. You're welcome.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's accurate.
Isha at the moment.
But yeah, that was Isha.
You're literally joking
Pathetic
like
child. I'm
you're
so
literally
happy
joking
she's
like
gone.
every single character in this campaign is starting base better than Isha by miles.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised Isha made it out.
Yeah. Especially after
I
she
was
went on
ready
an
to be struck
adventure without
Yeah.
the party.
She should have just stayed as a fucking sex slave in the basement of that prison.
Goddamn.
make that character, especially since Devin showed me the anime that he thought it was part of. Never again will I look at a link Devin sends me.
Oh, did you
That shit
actually
was-
end up looking
I
at
watched the whole thing.
it? You loved it then. You
No.
loved it.
That was probably the worst thing I put myself through.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
She watched redo of a healer.
Yeah, we all know where it was from. we
That
we
shit's
all
wild.
understood except for her, which is funny.
Yeah. I didn't get it, man, until that, yeah.
I think that's why none of us could really look at Joss the same way during that campaign.
I mean, that is definitely what it felt like, that character.
Trying to be a girl, man.
That was your first mistake.
Never forget a girl got hobbies. But yeah, definitely one of the fucked up animes I've watched.
I don't think that'd be classified as anime.
One of my top 10 animes
More like
of all
hentai,
time.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Maybe like the censored version, but like.
See all the fucked up shit Tristan made me watch as a young child? Probably one of the worser ones.
That was worse than what Tristan's made you watch?
I mean, I was like 16, so...
I don't know. I've gotten some pretty good recommendations from Tristan.
Yeah, like good ones. Then he was like, oh, watch like Madoka Magica, or like...
That's a fucking
Just
good
like-
one.
It was good, but like... I was young, I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, you don't like seeing a kid teleport people into a moving train?
Yeah.
Does that not up your alley there?
I mean, not at the time, now, yeah. It's fine. But...
Not when I was young and impressionable.
Yeah, I was young and impressible, sitting there fucking reading AO3. You think I watched anime at that time?
You should really get into this genre. It's called anime. It's called like magical.
Yeah, no, I was
It's pretty cool.
reading my fucking werewolf fanfic CEO Mafia bot. I don't know, fucking know. I was having an era.
All right.
I don't really know what else to do.
I got my beautiful one paragraph backstory.
That's cute.
Oh, mine's bullet pointed.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think
Did I shoot too high with this one?
I think I'm done making the model. No
Yeah,
much.
I'm working on my model right now.
Gotta keep it simple.
Oh, right, we have to make a model. Fuck me. What the fuck is that website again?
Terraforge.
Terraforge.
There we go.
What do we think? The little rat fucker himself.
Huh? All your characters look like Lucky.
There's only so many faces in Terraforge.
Yeah, but somehow they all look like him.
Lucky had like 5 models, that's why. All with a different face, I'll have you know.
Yeah. They all just give off the little short rat bastard vibe.
That's just characters I play, bro. I play rat bastards.
Why?
Cause,
Calls to you or something?
yeah. I am just a rat bastard as a person, so. Easiest to play. I feel like I'm missing something.
This is great. Yeah. Do we just send this to Tristan?
I'd assume so.
What the fuck is
I'm
in the
back.
middle of the table?
Your mom.
The loss
Yeah.
of innocence. What?
It's just one of the bosses from the campaign.
Yeah, just a silly guy.
Absolutely creature.
Tristan, I got a solid paragraph for you.
Nice. Again, I don't need your backstory now. It's just by the next session, obviously. Next week we will play. So you have a week.
I think you're gonna like it.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking love it.
Did anyone generate their character yet?
I'm working on my character.
God, I want to know. I want to know so bad what your character is.
Go into your Hero Forge and get cooking.
Oh. No.
Why?
I won't be able to properly represent the character, I don't think, in that.
Why?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I... We'll see.
You just gotta cook. You gotta go in. You gotta like. I guess you wouldn't have kit bash.
I don't have
I guess
any of
you
that.
don't really gotta go that hard, anyways. It's level 0 character.
See what I can do.
Though
I
I've
think
got like
last time-
fucking 50 models, so I'm not too worried.
Let me see if I can make an accurate representation in here. And I think
God, the fucking pose.
What did I do last time? I just sent it to you last time, right?
Yeah.
What pose?
The Hero Forge pose. It's weird.
Yeah. I swear if you get fucking the nega chin again.
Don't worry, I'm not. I have a mask on this time.
Never took that off.
That shit.
The nega chin.
Elongated alien forehead. Nice.
Me too.
Oh, Tristan, you're here. I have a question.
Yeah.
Can my alignment be chaotic depressed?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
You know, in your alignment, put whatever you want. Really, just represent yourself. Be chaotic pregnant for all I care.
Go rat/bastard coming up.
Yep. Actually, if anyone could, if you want to fill this up though, does your character like fuck and know what sex is, or doesn't fucking know what sex is,
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god.
or
Yeah,
fucks
He
but doesn't know
he
what sex
knows
is?
what fucking is, dude. John
He knows.
Crow, he fucks.
He fucks and knows what sex is. Okay.
Oh, definitely, he fucks.
Devin, what about you?
He knows what sex is, but doesn't fuck.
Okay. Zach.
No, Magnus fucks. He knows.
Fucks.
He fucks.
Yeah, he's been on janitor. He knows.
He knows.
Roland. Does Roland
Doesn't
fuck?
Roland does not fuck, but he knows how to fuck.
Roland gets fucked.
Yeah.
He doesn't fuck, but he knows how to fuck. He doesn't know what it is, but he knows how.
Yeah, I get it.
He knows she's got the
What?
technique, but he can't. He hasn't used it.
Jocelyn, what about Olivia?
Oh yeah.
She bucks.
Mhm.
Can't wait
This
for
is
this to
a
be
good
important
party.
for our backstory.
Yeah, it will be. Trust that this determines what kind of backstage you become.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
This is unbelievable.
How so?
You'll see.
Okay.
I believe in you.
True.
This is
It sounds
good.
like you're cooking.
This is very true.
Dude, I'm gonna have a really fun time with this character. I can't wait for Tristan to read the actual story for it.
Oh, I'm ready. I expect a lot from you.
Oh my god.
If there's not one sex scene in your backstory, I'm generally gonna kill myself live.
Oh yeah, there's none. There's none. There's no
Fuck,
sex in my backstory.
I gotta go. Are
But
you
there's some
bored
other
of
stuff.
sex?
Are you
Do
bored
you
of
want do
sex?
you want to read what I got so far?
Yeah,
You can't say it though. You're not allowed to say it.
that's fine.
It's between you and me.
I've never betrayed you, Michaela.
That sounds pretty sexual.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yes.
send it to me in like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is really like not formatted. I didn't even proofread this. I just like did it. So there you go.
I hope it's like as cursed as most people write their shit.
I think it's even better.
Oh,
Yeah, this is it.
is it it?
This is it. Canonical hate speech in the backstory is powerful.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Oh,
It's-
it's cooked.
Yeah, it's gotta be good with that, bro.
It's cooking.
Oh god.
So, the tits. He's so fucking powerful.
Why is my dude's head so goddamn big? How do I make his head fucking smaller?
You make them bigger. You make them taller.
Oh god.
The rat is missing something and I don't know what.
Oh yeah.
Kristen, what does he fucking need?
What?
So what does he need? I feel like he's just missing something.
Like a base.
That might help.
I feel like John Crow would wear like a shark tooth necklace.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Real shit, honestly.
You know? I feel like he'd wear that.
He wears glasses and it has like another pair of glasses in his breast pocket.
Yeah. I always have two on him. He wears fingerless gloves for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. Most important question: what is your background rim color?
Hmm?
Ooh.
I mean,
Back-
your not your background rim, your base rim color.
Oh man, I don't know
It's
yet.
just a porn thing.
I don't know yet.
Don't most
It's
people
the most
just go
important.
black?
I don't know.
This
I feel
fucking
like
guy.
I don't know. Might be
Are you
like
saying that like black is just too black?
So it's just
everything I
generic.
Imagine,
Yeah.
imagine just always going straight white. I feel like
Stop
that's
being straight and
base.
white, Devin.
Well, you know,
I get it.
it's.
You're one of those.
I
guys.
guess now it's 2025, so
Oh,
like that's
fuck
all
this.
right.
I need the
Again.
skull belt. I need the skull belt. It needs to be a thing. Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Holy
He
I
found the
am
hidden
really-
tech.
Oh
really
my
like a
god.
John Crow.
Yeah. I think he needs cowboy boots too. Fuck yeah. Why? Oh. John Crow would be such a fun character to play wasted. Such a fun character to play wasted. Ew, oh god, I put like hooker boots on him.
No. That's what he gets.
What he wears.
Like up to like these boots go up to my belly button, dude. God, I hope they have snakeskin boots in here.
Imported snakes.
Oh. You have to kit bash to change the size of an object.
Yes.
Gay.
Oh, fuck yeah.